Okay, welcome back to another episode of the Day After Podcast.
What is up, guys? And yeah, today is All Stars 18. But as you guys know, we need the Caspers. That's why you're seeing our faces instead of the screen. And yeah, so for this one, we are doing Australian Survivor. That was a terrible accent. Good God.
Nice
I can
try, but
do
yeah.
I can do way better, but I don't think wow, Ryan. Maybe because I right on the moment I didn't practice it beforehand or anything, but that was terrible. But yes, we're using an Australian Survivor Simulator for this one, so that means we each get 12 contestants.
Yep. Six guys, six girls. So, which I think is good because I do think this was a pretty strong round of season. There's a lot of great players, I think.
I will tell you how many I have for each. So in total, I have 26 potential people,
Wow. That's way
12
more than me.
guys and 14 ladies. I'll admit some are that are just kind of there because why not?
Mhm.
But like, because basically I was thinking off the top of my head and then I was looking at the videos being like, all right, who finished where? And I'm like, okay, maybe I could bring this person. Uh, and that's not even taking consideration people you might choose as well.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm not going to be scrambling looking for like, oh man, Joe took this person and this person. I guess I have to like look, like I won't be scrambling for looking for
Yeah,
someone.
I definitely wasn't looking too much at your people. I think there's maybe one person that I might snag that's I think you might be looking to go for, but for the most part, my list is very much like I think I'm the only one really contesting. Maybe you'll get surprise me with some, but yeah, I have eight guys and eight girls in my selection so far.
All right. All right. So you keep better track of this than I do. Who goes first?
I believe that it's me this time. I believe you went last time for the draft, so I will make the first pick here. Um, and with my first pick, I'm picking someone who I think is has gone down as the best fallen angel we have ever had on our Brantsteele, and I'm picking Drax the Destroyer.
Drax is an excellent choice. He was a great, like even just rewatching his moments earlier today, this dude, everyone underestimated him, and then he became like a huge threat. He found an idol when we didn't even know there was an idol there to be found. Uh, the dude played a stellar game, and then him going out by fire was like, oh man. I don't want to say Rob God because obviously it's part of the game, but yeah, so
Yeah,
great.
Yeah, he was definitely a big star on the season. There's a lot to say about him. He was finding idols, he was winning immunities, he won four immunities on the season. But also you gotta remember his social game was not great. He lacked heavily in the social game. Even though he won social awareness, that Island of Idols, he just said himself that wasn't really awareness. He just said, I'm going to win the challenge and did it.
He's like, no, which is like the biggest flex ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, no,
Probably
I'm
one of
just
the
gonna win it.
greatest moments in Brand
Yes.
Steel history. But yeah, he got into fights pretty much in like the first 3 or 4 episodes. It was like he was just fighting everyone.
Yeah. He was cool. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. And like Marvel versus DC, it lived up to the hype on our
Yeah.
channel.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
which I always get worried sometimes when I suggest certain things. I'm like, is it actually gonna be good? Because that was what I had in the I had stuff put away for a while for suggesting. So I'm glad that when it turned out great, I was like, all right, yes, it did it came out great. That's cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's definitely one, if you haven't seen it, if you just started watching this, definitely go watch it. I think it's one of our better brand steals that we've done. So,
I
uh
agree.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And Drax is, he was the star of it. He was I think the one everyone was rooting for during it. And for him to come up just so close, I actually don't know if he wins the jury because, as I said, his social game was not
Maybe not.
great. Yeah,
Maybe not, but sometimes we just appreciate it. It's cool to win,
yeah,
but it's also still cool to root for the people you enjoy,
yeah,
or like see them go far. And I feel like the fact that Drax made it that far and did such an entertaining run of that game, that's all we can ask for sometimes.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. So yeah, that's my first pick. So who do you got?
All right. Also from Marvel versus DC, I have to go with the man, the myth, the pool, Deadpool.
Yep.
You know, it's one of those things where he played a very good social game. He was fun. He was part of the Bald Alliance. He was part of the Goofball Alliance, the Goofballed Alliance.
Yeah.
All of it. He was the one where I thought once Drax was gone, he could actually win this. And when he didn't, I was like, what? I was surprised. So like I felt like he definitely had to come back. Also, I love Deadpool. He's one of my favorite super like anti-heroes, but like superheroes.
Hmm.
I think he's great. I think he'll do great. I feel like it's a good reason to bring him back because he did so well. Um, but yeah, so I
Yeah.
had to bring Deadpool.
Yeah, definitely. I saw this coming. I mean, he was great. One of the people to actually be able to beat Drax in challenges, winning the last two challenges, and then giving up his immunity at Final Four to go into fire against Drax and then beat him. Um,
Which is strange that he still doesn't win because that's like the resume move. That is the resume
yeah,
move. Now, I mean, granted, Heidi with that and stuff, it was just there was no way she could beat Jam Jam. Jam Jam just played a phenomenal game. We're
yeah.
talking Survivor 44. But like, but still it was like Deadpool also played like a really cool game throughout. And so like
Yeah, yeah, he just wasn't taken seriously. He was part of two that goofy alliance and the goofball alliance, ballad alliance is definitely I think sealed his fate into giving him almost that like Xander Hastings kind of like persona in a way where no one really took anything they did seriously. Which it's great to get you far, but sometimes it's hard to convince at the end. Like, actually, I played a much better game than what you may have perceived.
well, hopefully this time around he gets a bit of a better edit, and people are like, "Oh
Yeah,
shit, Deadpool is actually Wade is actually a really cool guy, and he is a smart cookie."
yeah, definitely, definitely. Okay, nice pick there. Okay, my first female pick here. I'm going to be picking Lauren Harp from the New Era season. Um, I thought that she pretty much ran the game. That
Yeah,
it was her and Lindsay, who I'm assuming will be on your list, who pretty much ran the game, 100%. I actually think it was interesting because I was like looking over the season, and there was a lot of duos that kind of ran the game and then made it to the end and got first and seconds. And this was, one of the ones here where, Lauren winning challenges, pretty much controlling the votes. Like really, it was like pretty much the two of them, who
you're right.
really who did everything.
That was also a crazy season because the ladies just kind of took over.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, Lauren was actually number two on my list.
Mhm.
One, because I do like her. Two, that was a great season for her. Also, she won that season too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Lauren was a great choice, obviously. But yeah.
Nice.
All right, next up. I said that Lauren was number two, so who's my number one? Who could it possibly be from All Stars 17? But that's not her first experience. That's not even her first All Stars. She's been around since series two. we're talking Regina George. I
Yep.
can't not bring her.
Yeah, she brings a lot of star power, and she did run the game, especially in that end game with the Mean Girls Alliance.
Yes.
Um, but it was just a jury that didn't want to award her for be to make her a 3-time winner. Um,
No.
Probably a little bit of bitterness too, because the Mean Girls did kind of just run it over. Maybe it wasn't a good taste in a lot of people's mouths.
Evidently not. But nah. But like Regina, it's like it's one of those things where it's like even though I do have, like I said, I have 14 ladies. And even though, yes, Regina has more than her fair share of seasons of Survivor, I still have to give her a spot. I have to respect the queen.
Yeah, she's a great player. She's someone who it feels also just every time she comes out, she's bringing something.
Yeah,
She's always playing hard.
exactly. Exactly.
Nice. Speaking of people who play hard, I'm bringing someone also from All Stars 17.
I know. I knew this man was going to come. Go ahead and say this fucker's name.
Yes, I am bringing the king of Brantsteele Survivor, Yuichi Katagiri. I will say he kind of screwed us over in this last Brantsteele.
Oh, did he?
He idled both of us out.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
I mean, he's
He needs to be a first boot. I'm just saying. He needs his ego. This Tomodachi needs to get a reality check.
Yeah, I agree honestly. There's a part of me that hopes that this is like that he just gets his comeuppance, because every time he has been on a season, he has basically been the focal point of the season. It feels like he is always the one finding idols, winning immunities in the majority alliances, backstabbing alliances. If he's not in the majority alliance, like he's somehow always the main star. And even in All Star 17, I'll say the final five and final four votes are kind of whatever, because the game kind of almost doesn't matter once Yuichi goes. It feels like it's just let's just finish the season now at this point.
No, I still wanted Regina to win, but
uh, but yeah, I mean he has
I
to
was
be here.
relieved when he was gone. I was like, don't let this man get
I
through.
agree, but he brings the entertainment value every time
I
he's been. He brings
I
it. Yeah, King of Survivor. You gotta respect him. He is definitely the biggest villain on our channel, and for a good reason. He will do whatever it takes to win.
he needs to be taken down. He needs to be stopped.
Okay, well, who are you picking to counter that?
All right. So we got Deadpool, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we also did Celebrities 5. And you know who was in Celebrities 5, right?
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds. So I am bringing Ryan Reynolds. He placed 12th, but like his pre-merge game was decent enough. And I'm like, you know what? I feel like the fact that we had Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool in that same kind of season, they're in the same pool, pun kind of
Yeah.
intended, for the thing. I feel like it would be sacrilegious not to bring them both together.
Interesting. See, this is actually
Just imagine,
this is surprising for me.
yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where I'm like, he's actually number 12 on my list, but at the same time, I'm like, how do I not justify bringing Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool on the same team?
Yeah, I think what's surprising me is how early you're picking him. Like I think off of what he did, like maybe he's like a last like 5 or 6 pick for your guys, but you're picking him as your second best guy.
Don't get me wrong, like I said, without trying to reveal the rest of my list,
Uh-huh.
like, I don't know how well you can see this,
I
but he was at
can't
the
say.
bottom. He's in the
Yeah.
bottom of that list. You may
Yeah.
get a sneak peek at who's at 11, but um, Yeah. So like, but at the same time, I'm like, no, I want these two to be. It's like because I just thought, when are we ever going to have the two on the same tribe ever again?
Yeah.
Never,
I mean,
unless they both
potentially a
do
last
really well.
chance,
Like,
but it's also
last
very far in
chance,
the future.
very far in the future. I can't think that far ahead.
Yeah.
That's too much. So
Yeah.
much could happen. Um, and he could be lost in like, anonymity, obscurity, or any of those itties that, just push him back. No,
Oh,
he needs to be in the forefront while he's still fresh in my mind.
okay. Well, this might be an edge for him because he is definitely going to come in here with, I think, with the smallest targets on his back compared to some of these other juggernauts that we have on the season.
We'll see. We'll see. Well, I mean, fun fact, those who did not know, but in Deadpool 2, Ryan Reynolds provided the voice of the Juggernaut.
Interesting.
That it was also like a placeholder budget thing because
Mhm.
Deadpool 2 was starting to lose their budget and they were running out of money. But like he voiced the Juggernaut and they just kind of kept it as he kind of kept the voice. Well, he did it as like a placeholder, and then they were like, we're just gonna leave it there.
Mhm.
Just alter it. But yeah, so Deadpool is also Juggernaut. So it's funny that you said Juggernaut. Thank you guys for listening to this little bit of trivia.
Yeah, trivia time with Ryan. Okay, great. Well,
Wayne, not Reynolds.
yeah. Okay. Well, nice pick there. I'm gonna now draft my second female here. And I'm going to Marvel versus DC again. And I'm picking someone who had a very good early game, but kind of disappeared. But I believe that her early game really showed a sign that she's a great player, and that is Amelia Harcourt.
Very good choice. And I agree.
Mhm.
Fun fact, my roommate is watching Peacemaker for the first time.
Oh, really?
And, so like, anytime I catch him watching it and I'm also like around, I'll watch it with him and like still enjoy it. I think it's funny enough. I made this recollection and I'll share it with you guys. It has a much better Secret Invasion type of story than Marvel's Secret Invasion.
Hmm.
Just putting that out there.
Yeah. It was good. Oh, let's just call it what it is. Like
Yes, Peacemaker was good, and like that entire ensemble, and Harcourt was no exception to that rule. She was a boss, and yeah, like I said, things just got way crazy when it came to the merge at Marvel versus DC, but it was always nice. Sometimes, just like an actual Survivor, it's really that tribal chemistry, who all is there, that really affects the game. It's really hard to see where the chips are going to fall ahead of time when it comes to the merge. It just sometimes it meshes this way, sometimes it meshes another.
hmm. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. She definitely showed the capabilities. We just now got to see if she can do it at the merge because I think she just got lost in the shuffle. I think Drax just kind of took all the screen time and didn't really allow her to really shine.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. Well, not only her, but also Deadpool, Lex,
Yeah. Martha Wayne, the winner.
Martha, Martha as well. Like, it's like one of those things where it was a pretty stacked season, and then like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's
unfortunately,
weird because I think Drax like stole a lot of screen time, but I feel like there's like 8 or 9 people from that season that I thought were really good.
there was a few people from that season. I'll say, yeah, there's quite a few people from that season that are on my list.
Yeah, I'm most likely picking 4 of them. So
Yeah. I mean, I may have chosen one or two that you'd be
yeah,
like, oh, fuck.
yeah,
I don't think Kite Man will be one of them, so don't sweat.
yeah,
I mean, because like there are so many worthy people. I'm like,
yeah.
all right. So next up for my next lady. Um, there's a few I could choose from, but because you got Lauren, I have to go with my girl Lindsay Delashowich. Like I said, like you said earlier, she crushed it that season. It was her to the end, and so now we will see how they do on opposing tribes this time around.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed. I mean, we definitely have covered her a little bit already, but yeah, no, she dominated. Won challenges, pretty much was on the right side with Lauren, just controlling the entire game. So I
Yeah,
think she
yeah,
she definitely deserves the place here.
agreed, agreed. And if you follow this channel very, very far back, she was my favorite contestant at 42, and I felt she was very underrated. And
Mhm.
when she got more screen time, I'm like, man, this is why I was behind her. It's like, come on. Like, I hope she comes back. I hope she comes back.
Nice, nice. Well, I'm excited to see how Lindsay does here, especially now having to be separated from Lauren, who that was really what brought I think the two of them the most success on her channel.
Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see.
Okay, nice, nice. Okay, my third guy that I'm picking here, I am picking someone from Celebrities 5. I am going to be picking Brennan Lee Mulligan.
Oh
Who
yeah. Yeah.
yeah, him. He played
I didn't
a
remember his fucking name.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, he played a very strong game. Found three idols on the season. Managed to win the final immunity when very clearly everyone wanted him to go home. He was a big threat, but no one wanted to reward him. In the end, they only gave him one vote, I believe, to win, so he gets third place, which I think he was robbed. I think he at the very least deserves second, if not winning it. So yeah.
No, it was fun. He was fun. And then obviously for those of you who because we talked about a little bit the Game Changers Survivor thing, the one they did on what was it called? Dropout.
Dropouts. Yeah.
Dropouts, I saw that one before I even knew Joe also saw it, but I felt, in hindsight, I'm like, Joe has totally seen this. But like, yeah. So like, it was cool getting someone like that who is a big Survivor fan. It's always cool when we get like a celebrity who's also a Survivor fan to be like, oh yeah, they also watch this.
Yeah. And he was great on dropouts. I mean, he literally
Oh yeah.
dominated that season as well. So I'm what I'm really interested is to see him versus Yuichi, because Yuichi has this tendency to just dominate, and like it doesn't matter if you're a great strategic player on your own original season. You then come to the All Star and you just become a minion, a pawn in Yuichi's game. So I feel like Brennan is going to have to be the one to go after Yuichi here.
I don't know. I feel like the bill comes due, and I think the bill has come due for Yuichi.
Yeah.
The bill comes due
He
always.
has made enemies. Pretty much everyone in our Brantsteele universe now
I
is
fucking
very aware of Yuichi's game.
I, he needs to go down super early this time, so he
Yeah.
can't qualify for 19.
Yeah, he's I mean he's newer, like could be because he was in series 4, but like it feels like he's just gonna he's got that all-star
Steam
glamour with him
rolling.
now. He just
Yeah.
keeps seeming to have great performances. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see. He's definitely the biggest target on the
Thing
season.
is, he's never done Australian Survivor. This is gonna be
Is that
new.
true? I think he did.
I don't think he did.
He, oh yeah, I know though, because it was Total Drama was the
Yeah.
yeah, no, he hasn't done
So he's
Australia.
not done. This is,
Yeah.
Australian Survivor. It's a brutal. For those of you guys at home, you can already see the runtime of this. Get your snacks.
Yeah.
Call off of work. So,
Yeah, this is the long one. You got a draft on top of what most likely will be like a 2.5 hour, maybe even three if it's crazy.
yeah. So
So
so be prepared. Be
yeah,
prepared.
yeah.
All right, next up, I have to bring him because there's been this internet trend, and I relate to it a lot. I've never felt so seen on the internet before because there's this dude called Ryan the Leader, and he's been organizing events for all the Ryans to meet up. And one of the events is coming to LA, and I'm trying to get my D&D. I'm going to ask my D&D group if we can move a session so I can join this meeting of all the Ryans. And the person I am bringing, my number 5 pick, is Ryan Wayne because of all the shit he went through. Also, he wants revenge on Yuichi, and he wants to last longer than Yuichi just to rub it into his smug, pretty boy fucking face. Also, so he can hang out with Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool
And
and
Regina
Regina George
George.
and like all his favorite
Yeah,
people. Like,
you. Yeah, it feels like you're coming in with a bit of a personal vendetta here. It's not necessarily to win; it is just to beat Yuichi.
well, I
Beat
mean, like,
Yuichi
because I know, here's the thing, I don't have to win. He
Yeah,
just has to lose
yeah,
before me.
yeah. You'll tank your
I
game
don't
if it
care.
means.
This is a bold thing I'm saying because I know the universe is going to actually do it. If Yuichi goes out first and I go out second, I'm
Well,
fine.
Ryan
As
has
long as
called
he
his
goes
shot.
out before me.
There's a bounty now, I think, on Yuichi's head here. Claim it, and you'll be blessed by one of the producers of of our Brantsteele, and who knows, that might get you further into the game.
Well, I mean, like, other than, because I don't think you're bringing Junko, you might bring Parv. So, like, when it comes to the two-time winners that we have within our Brand Steel verse, their maximum we'll have is 3. So I feel like, especially on Australian Survivor, the targets will come.
Yeah, I would say not even bringing poverty.
Not bringing Parv.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Wow.
think she was okay, but I don't think she had an all-star performance and just because she's won twice, I gotta still expect her to have done stuff, and I feel like she didn't.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
In a sense, like, wow. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, on to my next pick here. I am going to be picking someone who I think might be on your list. Maybe even somewhat soon. I don't know fully. But it is also someone from Celebrities 5. I am picking Greta Gerwig.
She is on my list.
Yeah. Yeah, another person who was in a very powerful duo with James Gunn, making it very far, almost winning the season. Since the season, I have watched the Barbie movie, by the way, so I have now officially watched it. I can now comment on the Barbie movie.
Yes.
It was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
I was laughing.
I was laughing, and then I left the theater really thinking about life. Um, which, it's like if you told me like 5 years ago that the live action Barbie movie would make me do that, I'd be like, what are you talking about? But the thing is, it works so well. Yeah, and it's Warner Brothers' highest grossing movie of all time.
Yeah,
Funny enough.
yeah,
Not funny enough in the sense of like, it's like because of all you would think with all the comic book movies that DC would have like one that's like super, super up there. Like, but no, DC or Warner Brothers does not have any movies that cracked the top 20 except for Barbie's about to pass Frozen. That puts it in the top 20 of all time worldwide. So yeah, fun facts with Ryan Wayne. Uh,
yeah. We're getting a bunch of fun facts from you today.
you
uh,
might see more.
Yeah, yeah, but I thought she had another pretty good game, but just I guess the numbers for the jury just didn't quite give go her way and ended up going to James Gunn. So I want to see if you know, maybe she could play a little flashier of a game. I think that was her downfall, was she really tried to be a kind of a sleeper threat, but never had that kind of breakout moments that really stood her apart from James Gunn.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. Next up, from our musical melee, um, I'm gonna admit, like for her game, it was good, but I've just been on a kick because I've been hearing her music everywhere. I was playing Just Dance with my friend earlier in the week, and we played one of her songs. And then, like earlier today, I was craving to listen to her stuff, and I've been on a Avril Lavigne kick
Oh
recently,
wow.
so I am bringing her into the
Uh
mix.
she was my next girl pick.
I mean, do you want me to choose someone else,
No,
or do you
no, you
have
picked
backup?
her. You can't back out now.
I'm not trying to back out. I'm just trying to be respectful.
No, no, no. You picked her.
I know you have backups, but like if I choose 8 and 10, and they're that's a future thing. Anywho, if you run out of ladies,
don't
I
worry.
will.
I have some even that are on the list that I thought you maybe picked. So if now it changes and they're not there, I have people.
That is fair. But
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, she played a fun game, and like I said, I've been like when I was on my way to Target today, I was just listening to Girlfriend, Skater Boy, Complicated. I was like, you know what? I'm feeling her today. I'm feeling her.
Yeah. Yeah. She was also a very big threat on the season. Really another person who could have won the season if she could have just made it past 5-4. Um, yeah, so I think it's a very respectable pick there.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, on to my next guy pick here. I'm going back to the new era season, and I am going to be picking the last remaining guy from the season, Danny McRae.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. Yeah, he did very good. I think he won Immunity Challenge or two playing his idol, which unfortunately his idol play took out the other last guy, Mike Turner, which kind of sealed Danny's fates that it was just gonna be the girls that could just do an easy vote against him. But yeah, no, he's a great player. He always seems to do well on her channel. And yeah, I think he's definitely deserves the spots.
Yeah. As you guys know, he's one of my favorite modern Survivor contestant players. I haven't like recalibrated my list, but he's probably up there.
Yeah, I think
Um,
he's the best athlete to have played Survivor. Like
well, I
in
mean, yeah,
terms of,
that's why he's been
yeah,
crushing it on the challenge and
yeah,
whatnot.
exactly.
Um, but yeah, yeah, we love Danny McRae. So if you didn't choose him, he wasn't next on my list because I was gonna bring someone else. But like, I was like, he's one of the ones where I'm like, if I don't bring him, there's a high possibility that Joe would.
Mhm.
So yeah. All right. Next up, we are talking about Celebrities 5 now. And we talked about Greta. We're going to talk about the other director. We're going to talk about the man who won, the man who has some connections to even your tribe with Harcourt, because, like, he's probably going to be like, hey, you kind of look like my wife. Because, the actress that plays Amelia Harcourt is married to James Gunn. Um, so yeah, I have to choose James Gunn here. He's just a cool dude. I love the man. I hope to work with him one day. And because he won, I'm like, I feel like I should.
Yeah, I think that's a great pick. Also, another winner here, so he's trying to join that elite group of being a two-time winner.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think another really respectable pick. I would love it if he gets into an alliance with Harcourt.
Yeah. Or he tries and tries. He's solely convinced that Harcourt is legit his wife.
Yeah,
That is in this like method acting kind of like psychosis right now.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, I'm forgetting the actress's name, but it's like, it's me. It's like, who are you? I work for Amanda Waller. It's like, no, that's a character. You're a character. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah,
But
exactly. So yeah, good pick. I'm excited to see how he does.
ditto, ditto.
Okay. My next female pick here. I am going to pick. Let's see here. You know what? I'll go back to Marvel versus DC here. I'm going to pick the Ancient One as
Angel
my
Lips, pretty
pick
good
here.
choice.
Yeah. Uh, I think she had a pretty solid game. I think her big move happened when the double idol play happened, and she was the one person out of the wherewithal to know that this was going to happen, and made her sole votes to vote out. I believe it was Shakira. No, not Shakira. I don't even know why I said that. I forgot who went home there. Honestly. I know it was like the ninth place, and I'm trying to think who it was, but
Fuck, I just trying
I
to
know
remember a
I'm
number
it's like driving me crazy
because I
because
know Beast Boy was 10.
yeah, um,
Damn.
yeah, can't remember, but I mean it was a very defining move because it was also in the same episode of the Drax situational awareness. I mean it was two great things happened back to
I
back.
still fucking love it.
Um,
Like, you're every time you bring it up, I'm still.
Yeah. I think I think it's the greatest thing that could have happened was for that thing. That whole Island of the Idols this season of that season was just so perfect. It was
Yeah.
it was either right up someone's alley for like skills, or it was totally not what they're good at.
Oh god. Yeah, it was it
Uh,
was it was brilliant.
yeah,
It was brilliant.
yeah.
All
So
right.
we'll see how the ancient one does here.
Next up. Now, this could go any number of ways, but I feel like if a contestant inspires an entire season, an entire episode,
No.
she has to come. She has to come, you
Uh,
know?
I know
So,
she does, but I will still say no.
so I'm bringing Cardi B, who
Yeah,
played a pretty good game, and then she inspired an entire season. Our musical melee was because we both admitted that we're not great at music and knowing music, but we recognize that Cardi B is like really good at music. And so, like, and then with all the dad jokes I did with WAP and all that, like weak ass player, stuff like that. Um, what a play, all
and
those, you know.
you said you wanted Yuichi out to be like the first boot. I think Cardi B might be the one who I'm rooting for
I
against.
mean, I won't, I won't say no if she's the first boot on my tribe. However, I feel like because she had an influence pretty much in Brantsteele history,
Yeah,
we did an entire episode dedicated to music.
she
She
had
just had to come because of that
she had a
alone.
lot of screen time because of your puns, also. So
Exactly. And so that's like an alliance right there for her. She's like, you helped boost my career by like two or three people because of your shout outs and your puns. And I appreciate every new fan that comes into my life. So yeah, we're in an alliance now.
yeah,
That's not how she talks at all, but like,
yeah. Okay, well, Cardi B making another appearance here. I you know she feels like a Snooki for me, like in terms of
here's the thing. It's a 1
though
in
she didn't
24.
win though. So
Joe, it's a 1 in 24 shot for any of these people to win.
yeah, that's great odds.
That's less than 5%.
Yeah.
Those are not good odds.
Yeah, but knowing I guess you have really bad luck. I was going to say like cuz I think I have really bad luck too. I just feel like if I want someone to go, then that's going to be like the one person on your team that's going to make it all the way.
I mean, I even said like, hey, if she gets rid of first, I'm okay with it. But
Yeah.
like, so with both of those things happening at the same time, where we're like, we're impartial to Cardi B going home. Now
Uh-huh.
she's gonna win this season,
Yeah.
just because the universe hates us both.
Yeah.
Not that I'm saying that Cardi B is a bad player or I don't like Cardi B. It's just more so there's some other people on here we want to see win this, you know.
Yeah.
But Cardi B for the lulz had to come.
Okay. Well, we'll see how Cardi B does. Okay. Moving on to my next pick. Someone who played a very good strategic game, but just came up short in a surprise final tribal. We are picking Lex Luthor here. Um,
Excellent choice.
yeah. He kind of was he was the brains of the DC tribe. And really kind of helped navigate, even though it wasn't a very clear, it wasn't just a clear pagonging. There was some back and forth. Like he was pretty in charge of like whenever they were going to take out someone from the DC, unless it was like a Drax idol play.
Yeah,
But even that, like he kind of had his seeds into Drax to make sure that it wasn't going to be that he wasn't going to be like the one person getting voted there too. So definitely, I think a very strong player.
agreed.
I think he's someone that Yuichi is going to probably align with because I think they're both these big villains that are
I
going to
don't
be
know.
trying to
I
take
feel
over.
I feel Lex is going to go after you. Here's the thing. I've been watching Harley Quinn, the latest season. Have you been watching it?
No, no.
Let's just say he's not as cool of sharing the spotlight as a power alliance would be. So I don't think it'll actually go over so well if Yuichi tries to power team up with him.
Yuichi is a great meat shield. All I'm saying.
No, he's a great threat to take away and then be the hero of the tribe for getting rid of him.
uh,
But no, Lex is an amazing choice. Like he was on my list too. I have so many people that I could choose, but I was like, Lex was definitely someone you were going to bring. So like he was like a fail safe
yeah.
just in case. All right. Speaking of which, who's left on your list? Because you have one left, one guy pick left.
Yeah, it's going to be someone from Musical Melee, by the way.
All right. So with that being said, it feels fucked up to be in a season without you. So I'm bringing Joe
Oh
King
no.
to the season. Here's the thing. I feel like we, you know, it's conceded if I'm just the only one on here. And also, we're a guaranteed duo. And I feel like this team is just a mixture of a bunch of people I really enjoy. So it would have been weird not to have you on here if you were going to choose yourself.
Yeah, I wasn't. So
And you came in ninth in a pretty
yeah.
hard season and
Yeah.
whatnot.
I definitely thought about it. But it felt like there was a few other people who I had just a slightly above me.
I mean, of all the dudes I have left, because you did name some, I have one, two, three, four. I have four left. Some are like, I like these people. Some are like, uh, well, I mean, I'll tell you this, none of them are from Musical Melee. But like, there are some where they have more merit to their game. There's some where like, I like the idea of this person. So yeah, with those four in mind, like at this point, I'm kind of like, I already got the favorites I wanted out of the way. And since you're not picking yourself, I'm like, okay, well, I'm choosing Joe.
Uh, Interesting. You're not picking anyone else for musical melee for guys.
No,
Interesting. I thought you would sure have picked the winner.
I don't know. Like Michael Giacchino was good, but like there is still some people there where I'm like, especially with who I'm probably going to choose for my last pick, you kind of know why.
Uh-huh. Okay. Sounds
Um,
good.
I'm not going to lock it in because obviously we need to get there, but like, you'll know when I choose the person, why I'm choosing the person.
Okay, sounds good. Well, we'll see how I do now on the season. I think the last time that you brought it was either me or Joe the Angel went out very quickly. So so far I don't think it's been the greatest track record when you picked me. So
You
I'm
don't pick
really
me.
I'm hoping.
You need to pick me so
Yeah.
that way we can. If you pick me, I can be a two-time winner. And yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you've come close to the two-time winner a lot.
Yeah, I do get some deep runs every so often. So we'll see.
Well, I think you're due for an often, so
Yeah.
you should be fine.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. Picking now my second to last female here. I am going to go with Rochelle from All Stars 17. Um,
Good choice. Very good choice.
Yeah, I think she's was a really strong player, making it to the end again, almost winning. Literally just could not quite get like the last vote to beat Morgan wants to battle, so just coming up a little shy. And I think she's always just kind of been a solid player. Plays a little bit under the radar and then tries to make big moves near the end game. And that's kind of her MO so far. So we'll see how she does here on another season.
Oh yeah, Rochelle. Like I said, I loved Everybody Hates Chris growing up, and she's been doing pretty well not only in this but even in the sitcom one. So like, yeah, I'm excited to see her play again.
Yeah.
All right, next up, like I said, we brought up a lot of big names for Marvel versus DC, and we still haven't heard this person's name yet. So I guess I'm gonna bring my grandmother to this in an alternate timeline where technically she doesn't have Bruce Wayne, so technically I don't exist. Uh, Fun fact, when we were doing our Marvel versus DC, and I told this in the Marvel versus DC, canonically speaking, there is a comic out there, Batman in Bethlehem, where Ryan Wayne is the son of Selena Kyle and Bruce Wayne. So like I was half tempted to bring him.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Anywho, but I am bringing a Wayne, and it's going to be the winner of DC versus Marvel, and it's going to be Martha Wayne.
Yeah. I think a very good pick there. Uh Definitely the sleeper threat of the season, laying low, letting a lot of the big egos and stuff kind of do battle, and then making it at the end and then making the big reveal. I do think that was maybe the selling point that maybe some of these other people who kind of get to the end and can't really change the perception of them for the jury. I think she was able to. So yeah.
No. And I feel she just did such a good. Now the thing is, her secret's out, so she's going to be playing. And that's always kind of the thing when your first season when you kind of play under the radar and you play kind of like the person behind the scenes,
Yeah.
not as flashy of a game. You really know at home because of the edit. It's really tough going back out there the second time around because
Yeah.
people know your shit.
Yeah, everyone knows she's the Joker now. It's not like where
Yes.
she could hide and say I'm Martha Wayne and actually be kind of a villain. She is now the Joker.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting dynamic. That we're going to see play, I guess.
Definitely, definitely.
Okay, my last guy. Now, I was going to pick one guy from Musical Melee, But now knowing that you didn't pick the winner of the season, I am throwing a Hail Mary. I am changing it on the spot. And I am picking Michael, whatever his last name is, because I don't have it written
Giacchino.
down. Chino, I don't have it written down. So I am making a last minute change and I am picking him.
I'm not. I love how I want to hear what was the reason behind that because I'm not going to say no to that, but I now want to know the reason, like what inspired you, what caused you to do it.
Well, first off, I thought you were definitely picking him. I think he ran the season. He really was like a Boston Rob type. Like he completely dominated. He found three idols, I believe, on the season. He was a strong player.
He
Uh,
did compose a pretty strong argument at the end.
yeah. Yeah, I mean I thought he was just I thought it was great. I was gonna pick Joe Iconis actually, who made it to the end but gets third place. But now I was like, well, I feel like I gotta pick the person who I think played a better game, honestly. And so I gotta go with Michael. Also, there's already a Joe on that season, so on this season, so
So we have two Ryans, Ryan Reynolds and Ryan Wayne.
yeah,
And we
two
have two
two can be
Waynes, Ryan Wayne and Martha Wayne.
two
And we
two
have two Ryan Reynolds.
it's
Deadpool,
already too confusing. Let's take one of them off the board and
it's the multiverse.
yeah.
Big Brother's introducing the multiverse. We are bringing the
Yeah.
multiverse into our Brantsteels.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, I just think Michael played a better game than Joe, so that's really what does it for me. So I just feel
That's
like he
great.
has to I just felt like he had to be here.
No, it makes like I said, I'm not gonna say no, but Michael Giacchino did play an awesome game.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right, next up, and this is part of the reason why I didn't bring him because it was like at this point when I already had so many, I'm like, am I actually gonna bring him? And it was like, yeah, he played a great game, but some of these are personal, and part of the reason I'm bringing my 11th choice is how do I not bring back Dwight Schrute from All Star 17? Because he played when we did our sitcom one, he played such an incredible game, but then he had all the bullshit of 17, and by bullshit I mean Yuichi. And so now that he's not gonna have to deal with him because Yuichi's going home early, I feel like Dwight Schrute, he's one of the people for our series 5 that I feel like he should be in the roster as long as he can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I mean, I like that you picked him. He was part of the Just Some Guys alliance, which
just some guys.
that was iconic. It was great.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I like Dwight. You're definitely assembling the perfect roster for you to make a deep run by like who's all on there, how they're very much your favorite. So I feel like you definitely are almost creating like a Redemption Island Boston Rob scenario where everyone's just like, let's get Ryan to the end.
Oh, I know I'm gonna cry because I have so many favorite people on here, and I know realistically, like half of them are not gonna make it to
It's
11.
yeah, Australian Survivor is a brutal pre-merge because so many people don't make the jury.
Yeah, like 13.
Yeah,
So yeah, I know I'm gonna be crying throughout this and upset. But at the same time, because it's a big epic season, I have to bring the peeps.
yeah. Okay. Well, that's exciting. I'm excited to see how Dwight does. I definitely think his first time he was such a great player, so I'm excited to see how he does this time.
Yeah.
Okay. My final pick, the last person that I will be bringing on to the season. I'm going back to the new era, and I'm going to be picking Carla Cruz Godoy.
Very good choice.
Yeah. Um, you know, played a pretty solid game also on the season. I feel like uh was one of the females who had a pretty strong resume. But I think once it became an all girls thing, she kind of ends up no longer having that shield of like easy boots and became pretty much a prime target after that.
Yeah,
And didn't really have too much where to go. And ends up getting idled out of the game too. So I
yeah.
think she definitely was a strong player. Just it just didn't work out by what Alliance kind of made the end game.
And I feel like that's always a tough thing about, Survivor. It's like, how long do you keep the meat shield around? And when you get rid of them, who fills that void? You
Yeah.
know, who fills the void of meat shield? I know, like, if I ever go on Survivor, that's the excuse I'll do if I'm ever the threat.
Mhm.
Um, I'm not saying that, oh, I'm automatically going to be a threat, but just based on how I play games during game night, I know I can be quite devious. Anywho, uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's like I feel Carla. She's definitely one I want to see play again, not just in like regular Survivor, but on our Brantsteele because she's such a great player. So yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Well, Ryan, hit us with the final draft pick of All Stars 18.
and this is tough because there's quite a few. There is now that we've named everyone, there is six people left. Seven, eight, seven people. It's six. I can't. I can't count. So like I'm conflicted because some are. I think it's like multiple choice at this point. Sometimes I have to like what they say. It's like for the ones that aren't the answer on the multiple choice question, you have to slash them out because it's like now do I really want to choose this person over this person?
Uh-huh.
So Lisa, I'm gonna have to cross out, even though she played a great game. Yelena, I loved her, but do I warrant bringing her over certain other people? No. Wonder Woman is great, but I think I just can't. And we have so many from DC versus Marvel.
Yeah.
So that leaves me with three options. Morgan Wants, Catherine Newton, and Barrett Gilbert Weed. And it's tough
Yeah.
because one's a winner, one is Catherine Newton, and the other played a really strong game
Yeah.
in musical melee.
Yeah. I will say I do think Barrett definitely had the best game of the three in
I do agree with that.
this. Yeah. So
So where
what
is
does
he?
Ryan do in this situation?
He leaves it to chance. So I don't know if I ever decided anything by dice roll on this channel before.
Most likely, but
Most likely, that's
I can't tell you which one.
because it's shit I do often.
Yeah.
Legit. I decided whether or not to go something earlier this week because I flipped a coin. Uh, so yeah. So if it's one or two, I'm gonna go with Barrett Gilbert Weed. If it's three or four, Catherine Newton. If it's five and six, Morgan wants. And let me try and
Yeah, see if we can get a look at this.
all right. Let's see. How do I turn this shit around?
Okay, here we
All
go.
right. Catherine is coming.
Catherine Newton.
The dice decided.
Wow.
And as you guys saw, that was a live thing. That was not cheated in any way. So there's no discrepancies.
This is really the Ryan tribe right here. This is all people Ryan absolutely adores has been drafted to surround Ryan and try to get him further than Yuichi.
This is like
You have assembled an army to say we are taking down Yuichi. Either you can take him out pre-merge or we'll take him out at the merge.
this is the anti-Yuichi coalition.
Yeah. Oh boy.
All
Okay.
right. So
Well,
speaking of that, now that that is the final one done, and I gotta say, yeah, sometimes I have shit luck, but luck was on my side right there.
yeah.
Let's go over everyone's list. We'll start with you since you had the first pick.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So I have Drax the Destroyer, Lauren Harp, Yuichi Katagiri, Amelia Harcourt, Brennan Lee Mulligan, Greta Gerwig, Danny McRae, the Ancient One, Lex Luthor, Rochelle, Michael Giacchino, Carla Cruz Godoy, and that is it.
Yes, I was like, I
I
was
know.
waiting for the and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I realized after I said, I was like, oh yeah, I totally made it seem like I had more, but that's it.
all right. For me, aka for my tribe, aka the Yuichi, the anti-Yuichi coalition. It's Deadpool, Regina George, Ryan Reynolds, Lindsay Delashowich, Ryan Wayne, Avril Lavigne, James Gunn, Cardi B, Joe King, Martha Wade. Why'd you say that name? Dwight Schrute, and the one, the only Catherine Newton.
Okay. I think this is going to be a fun one. I think there's a lot of great players here.
I'm gonna be crying.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be brutal, but we're gonna have some fun here. So yeah, we'll be back in just a second. For you, it'll be like literally nothing. So it'll be
Exactly.
as quick as Thanos' snap. So oh, okay, here we are. We've already talked about everyone, so we can just hop right on into it.
Yuichi must go.
Okay. Idol is currently hidden. There are no alliances. Ryan Reynolds finds the Ryan Tribe hidden immunity idol.
Very good. Very good.
Okay, let's see who wins rewards.
Ryan,
Joe's
no.
Tribe wins a bag of rice, and Ryan's Tribe wins a bag of oranges, rope, flint, a pillow, and a bag of pineapples. So you
We
definitely
still
won.
win stuff.
Yeah, yours is actually, I think, maybe better. I mean, it sounds like you got a lot more. I mean, a rice is
Wait, why does
obviously,
why the fuck did they put you guys first then?
I guess both tribes had a chance to win stuff, and your tribe just ended up winning more.
Well, why wasn't that on top? Anywho, do we win immunity?
And Joe's tribe wins immunity.
Oh damn.
Okay, you're immediately having to lose someone that you love. Brennan and Drax find something in common, and first alliance
No,
forms.
this man must go.
Brennan, Drax, and Yuichi.
He is the Michael Myers to my Loomis.
Wow.
Anytime I
He's already started. He sees these two making a bond and he says, I want a part of that too. Well,
oh god,
Regina is impressing the rest of the team.
she's Regina, of course.
Dwight and Lindsay have a minor disagreements.
Oh god.
Okay, so I'm thinking we're losing either Dwight or Lindsay.
I'm fine with that. All right, here's the stressful
First
moment.
vote goes to Gunn. Second vote goes to Ryan. Third vote goes to Gunn. Fourth vote goes to Gunn. Fifth vote goes to Ryan.
Reynolds.
Yeah, sixth vote goes to Gunn. Seventh vote goes to Ryan Reynolds. Eighth vote goes to Gunn. Ninth vote goes to Ryan. 10th vote goes to Gunn. 11th vote goes to Ryan. And James
Damn.
won his season and becomes a first boots.
That sucks.
How did this all go down? Cardi B, Dwight, Joker, Catherine, Regina, Ryan, and Ryan voted gun. That's going to be really annoying later in the game.
You could have labeled it Ryan R and Ryan W.
Yeah, I didn't think about it in the time. I just did their names. So,
Oh, really?
yeah,
You didn't think about it, Joe?
I didn't.
I mean,
They were on different
honestly,
ends.
we get the visual aid of as well, so it
Yeah,
doesn't really matter that much.
yeah.
So I just have to bust your balls for that.
Yeah. Deadpool, Gunn, Joe Levine, and Lindsay voted Ryan Reynolds. Okay. So James Gunn, surprising first boot there. No alliances. Who wins rewards? And Ryan Tribe wins reward. They win a choice between comfort items and a tarp or a fishing kit. They choose comfort items and a tarp.
That's pretty good. Can that get us immunity?
It does not. Joe's Tribe wins immunity.
No.
Danny and Yuichi find something in
No.
as Joe, a new alliance formed between Brennan, Danny, Drax, Greta, and Yuichi. So now Brennan, Drax, and Yuichi have now clued in Danny and Greta.
I hate this man so much. Why does he always do good?
Lex rests at camp to restore his energy. Cardi.
Oh wait, your audio cut out. I can't hear you. No, I don't hear you at all.
It says it's connected.
I hear you now.
Okay, you hear me now? Okay, weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just, I thought it was a dramatic silence that you and Cardi B bonded
Yeah.
strongly, nonetheless.
Yeah, no, that's wow. I mean I'm so shocked by that. It's definitely shocking, but yeah. Dwight and Ryan find something in common. Regina has a major meltdown,
Oh no.
and a new alliance forms between Dwight and Ryan Reynolds.
Very nice. Ah,
Well, Regina just had a meltdown.
I don't want her to go either.
We also have potentially Lindsay because Lindsay did upset Dwight.
I can see that. I'm cool with that. Sorry, Lindsay, but
Okay, first vote goes to Joker. Second vote goes to Regina. This tribe does not like winners. Third vote goes to Joe.
no.
No. Fourth vote goes to Regina.
No.
Fifth vote goes to Joker. Sixth vote goes to Joker. Seventh vote goes to Joe. Eighth vote goes to Regina. Ninth vote goes to Regina. And Regina George is voted out.
No.
Wow.
Why?
So Deadpool, Dwight, Joker, Catherine, and both the Ryans voted Regina. Joe, Levine, and Lindsay voted Joker, and Cardi B and Regina voted Joe.
So Cardi B is just complete. Yeah. The messed up part is Cardi B just bonded with you too. I
Yeah.
think it's because all the hate you've been giving her. She was just like really trying to get you in close to blindside you.
Yeah, that's that. Honestly, I feel very upset now. Now I definitely want Cardi B going home.
I just want people from your tribe to go home now.
And Brennan Lee Mulligan finds the hidden immunity idol.
All right.
Okay, who wins rewards? And Ryan's tribe wins reward. They win a fishing kit and cooked fish back at camp. And Danny from Joe's tribe finds a clue to a hidden immunity idol.
And these rewards lead to a immunity win.
Lindsay also gets a clue to the hidden immunity idol at tribal council. This is like the what Adam Klein tried to do in Winners at War, but this was when it actually happens.
Oh, so they're at tribal council.
Yeah, so
Interesting.
these are special. I think only they know about it.
Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah. And Joe's
What?
wins the
No, no, no.
reach a coalition. Oh boy. Greta and Michael bond slightly, and Carla works hard at camp and becomes tired. Deadpool and Ryan have a minor disagreement. And a new alliance forms between Levine, Cardi B, Joe King, Lindsay, and the Joker.
You surrounded by all these lady, Joe.
Yeah. Well, it's great to be surrounded by these ladies, but I also don't like that you're not in this alliance because that means
I don't like it either, Joe.
you're a
I don't
little
like it that I
vulnerable.
keep losing, and then I'm probably going to be going home now.
Okay. I'm gonna say we're losing Deadpool.
I don't even say anything because I know in my heart's and heart it's going to hurt.
Lindsay finds the voting urn hidden immune idol, so she's got the idol now. Ryan Reynolds uses his hidden immunity idol. First votes goes to Ryan, does not count. Second vote goes to Ryan, does not count. Third vote goes to Catherine. Fourth vote goes to Catherine. Fifth vote goes to Catherine. Sixth vote goes to Catherine. And Catherine Newton. Wow.
Why does God hate me?
Oh boy.
It wouldn't have been bad if it's been sprinkled between, like, ping pong match. I lose one, you lose one. Balanced as all things should be. But
Yeah, but
no, it's been
it
three
has
in a
been
row. Two of them have been very, very deep, deep wounds.
yeah. Yeah, Catherine and Regina are two legends of our Brantsteele, and they are gone already. Okay.
We need to win an immunity challenge.
Let's see who wins rewards. Ryan Strive wins reward. It's going
Are we
back and
just
forth.
using all our freaking strength for this and not giving a shit about the actual challenges that matter?
That's what it seems like. It seems like your tribe cares more about food than safety. They win a survivor vanity consisting of toothbrushes, toothpaste, dental mouthwash, and lip balm. Not even food, just hygiene products. So it's great, but not maybe you should save some energy. Let's see who wins this immunity. Oh, it turns
Thank
out
God.
you didn't need food. You needed hygiene
We
to
just needed clean teeth.
yeah. Okay, so you're
Yuichi goes home now.
Danny and Drax bond strongly.
The two muscle man.
Yep. Carla and Lauren find something in common. And Yuichi leaves this alliance.
Yuichi has to go. Now is the
Okay.
time. They're targeting big name winners. Oh my
Cardi
God.
Cardi B finds your hidden immunity idol.
I find it also, we didn't mention it because of the shock of me losing Catherine Newton, but the fact that Ryan Reynolds wasted his idol should
Mhm.
not be overlooked.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's because he didn't get to play too much on the one. He was a 12th boot, so I think he was just like, I got power. I got to do something with it. Okay, here I go.
I mean, also the stress of going to a third tribal council in a row. I think that would make anyone paranoid.
Yeah. Levine is impressed the rest of the team as the Joker leaves this alliance. Okay.
Yuichi.
I don't think it's Yuichi. I'm gonna go. Um, I'm gonna say someone who maybe hasn't been seen too much. I'm gonna say Rochelle.
Yuichi.
Brennan uses the idol on Drax.
Interesting.
First vote goes to Harcourt.
He wastes it.
Second vote goes to Harcourt. Third vote goes to Rochelle. Fourth vote goes to Harcourt. Fifth vote goes to Harcourt. Sixth vote goes to Rochelle. Seventh vote goes to Rochelle. Eighth vote goes to Harcourt. Ninth vote goes to Harcourt. And Harcourt is voted out, can go to Ponderosa, Premier's Ponderosa with James Gunn.
Yep. We didn't get to see that play out. The whole, hey, you're my wife. No, I'm Harcourt. No, you're a character that I made up. You're crazy, and that's misogynistic. No.
So yeah, Harcourt, Lauren, and Michael voted Rochelle. Everyone else voted Harcourt.
All right.
Okay, Ido is now hidden there again. Let's see who wins rewards. Ryan's tribe wins reward. They win a feast at a Survivor Aussie pub.
Immunity.
And Ryan's tribe wins immunity again. They are fighting themselves back into this game.
It's the clean teeth.
Yep. Lex and the Ancient One bond slightly. Is this a new Bold Alliance?
I think so. So.
Yuichi leaves this alliance. He has left both alliances.
Yuichi got to go. Yuichi got to
camp.
Yuichi.
Joe and Lindsay have a major fight.
You're like, I actually didn't like you on that season.
Well, at least I'm bonding with Ryan Reynolds, so that's something. Oh, and now Cardi B and I form our own alliance.
I think
what?
Cardi B and Joe King. I think she has a crush on you.
You know, apparently she likes someone who doesn't reciprocate, because I've been trying to say I wasn't a fan of her, and she's coming. But you know what? I'm a game player. I'm going to use this.
I think it's the thing of like reverse psychology.
Uh-huh.
All right, Yuichi gotta go. Yuichi got to go.
Ryan, I actually agree with you. I think Ryuichi goes home here. I think you just left both alliances that are clearly controlling the game on this tribe. First vote goes to Rochelle. Second vote goes to Michael. Third vote goes to Lauren. Fourth vote goes to Michael. Fifth vote goes to Rochelle. Sixth vote goes to Michael. Seventh vote goes to Michael. Eighth vote goes to Michael, and Michael.
Or not.
Yeah. What happened here? So everyone but Carla, Michael, and Rochelle were in the right here, so
dang.
Okay, not looking good then for Carla and Rochelle. Idol is currently hidden still. No one's found that. Reward challenge. And Ryan's tribe wins reward. They win bacon and egg rolls and iced coffee.
Very good.
And the losing tribe must choose 2 players from Ryan's tribe to compete for a larger breakfast spread. They choose Dwight and Ryan, and they compete, and Ryan wins. Ryan can choose 1 player from Joe's tribe to share the rewards.
It better not be. What the fuck? I hate this man so much.
Yuichi he's getting the screen time. They're going to go on a nice little reward. They're going to each get a couple confessionals out of this. And Ryan's tribe wins immunity. We are now going to be even in numbers.
Okay.
And Carla finds the hidden immunity idol. And Brennan and Danny have a minor disagreement. Levine has a major meltdown as Joe leaves this alliance.
You're leaving your girl.
Yeah, I guess I'm in a solo alliance with Cardi B. I don't need to be a part of this now for some reason. Okay.
Yuichi must go.
I'm gonna
He
say
got food. He got food when you guys didn't.
I think it's gonna be Rochelle.
He got food.
First votes goes to Lauren. Second vote goes to Lauren. Third vote goes to Lauren. Fourth vote goes to Lex.
But Yuichi had
Fifth
food.
vote goes to Lauren. Sixth vote goes to Lauren.
Oh, damn.
A unanimous vote here, 9-1. Lauren goes home. Wow. Yuichi has this tribe wrapped around his finger, even though he's not even in the alliances.
He got food.
Okay. Let's go to immunity. And Ryan's tribe wins immunity
Oh
again.
wait, we already went to immunity. Okay. I didn't oh yeah. There was no reward, so I was a little
Yeah.
thrown off.
Yeah, no reward. You guys were able to use all your strength here to win immunity.
Very good.
Brennan has a major meltdown.
Oh
Drax
no.
and the Ancient One find something in common. Greta and Rochelle have a small fight.
Uh-oh.
And a new alliance forms between Danny, Lex, Rochelle, and Yuichi.
That's not good for Greta.
Deadpool and Joker bond strongly.
Very good.
Cardi B and Ryan find something in common.
We both like Joe.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she likes Joe in a different way, but
Levine is impressing the rest of the team. And Levine loses line. Wow, this alliance has really just been losing people.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yuichi must go.
I'm going to say Rochelle again because I feel like Rochelle isn't in a great spot.
I feel it's either Brennan. Realistically, I feel it's Brennan or Greta, but I have to keep saying Yuichi.
Mm-hmm.
The bill comes due.
Carla uses the hidden immunity idol. First vote goes to Carla, does not count. Second vote goes to Carla, does not count. Third vote goes to Carla, does not count. Fourth vote goes to Carla, does not count. Fifth vote goes to Carla, does not count. Sixth vote goes to Carla, does not count. Seventh vote goes to Rochelle. And Rochelle is idled out.
You called it.
Yep.
No, not the way you
Wait.
thought. But
Rochelle will actually be going to Exile Beach to compete for an opportunity to return. So
all
she's
right.
not out of the game yet. Okay, and it was Brennan, Drax, and Carla who orchestrated this against Rochelle.
I swear. Oh, fuck. Yuichi better not go home here only to return.
That would be a very Yuichi thing to do. Okay. Reward challenge. Ryan Try wins reward. They win individualized gift packages from home.
I know I'm going to pay for this later.
And Ryan Try wins immunity again. Wow. It started off looking so bad for you. And now look at what's happened.
It's I'm grateful. I'm gonna ride this positivity while I can because I know when it comes back to me, it's gonna hurt. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna ride the positivity.
it's crazy. Drax and Yuichi have a minor disagreement.
Yuichi must go. Hey, I mean, the more I win, the both we stay in the game.
Yeah, that is true. Levine has a major meltdown. Dwight and Joker have a major fight. Okay.
Yuichi.
I think we're losing Yuichi, and I think he's going to then win against Rochelle and come back into the game.
I mean, it's a 50-50 shot.
Yeah.
But at least if he gets eliminated once, it hurts his ego a little bit.
First vote goes to the Ancient One. Second vote goes to Carla. Third vote goes to the Ancient One. Fourth vote goes to the Ancient One. Fifth vote goes to the Ancient One, and the Ancient One unanimously voted out. Going Exile Beach.
Yeah.
Okay, well, who's coming back, do you think? Rochelle or the Ancient One?
Ancient One is magic, so
Rochelle wins and returns to the game.
well
Okay.
dang.
And Brennan finds the hidden immunity idol again.
I just love the picture you chose because it's
Yeah.
just like the yeah kind of
Yeah,
thing.
I found it. Okay. Brennan's doing good. He did waste that idol, so got to keep that in mind. But so far, he's doing good pretty socially, and it is his second idol. And Ryan's try wins immunity again. Well, not
Or
great
you
for
just
my
gamed
tribe.
a person, so like you
Yeah.
haven't technically. Well, you're still going to be back at 7. You're going to be right where you started from,
Yeah.
in a sense, but it's not as dire as what you originally thought.
Yeah. Carla and Lex find something in common.
Carla's really putting on her game
Yeah.
this season.
Lex and Rochelle have a major fight. You do not want to be fighting with people, Rochelle, right when you get back into the game.
I mean,
Rochelle and Yuichi find something in common. You're now aligning with Yuichi.
good God.
Joker's impressing the rest of the team as the Cardi B Lindsay alliance dissolves, and Joker rests at camp.
All Cardi B needs is her joking.
Yeah.
All right, Yuichi must go. Yuichi must
I'm gonna
go.
say Rochelle just goes right back out of the game.
Realistically, yes, but I gotta keep saying it. Speak it into existence.
First vote goes to Carla. Second vote goes to Carla. Third vote goes to Rochelle. Fourth vote goes to Carla. Fifth vote goes to Carla. And Carla, wow,
Dang.
you just cursed her by saying that she's been playing a good game.
Well, Yuichi's been playing a better game.
Yeah.
He's
He
playing the best game. He's playing all the games.
the Tomodachi game, the
Hunger
Survivor game.
Games.
Next, he'll be in the Hunger Games, and we do
Yep.
not want to see what he's going to do in that.
Well, I mean, he can just flat out kill people in that one, so I
Yeah,
think he'll be happy.
yeah, he is actually a serial killer in his thing. So
Yeah, well, I mean, like, he's expected, and then people watch, and he can just have fun.
yeah,
All right. We're down to 16.
yeah. Okay, let's see who wins rewards. Ryan's try wins reward. They win family style nachos and margaritas.
Kumbaya.
And they
You're still alive in this game, Joe.
I
Just
know.
focus on that positive.
Oh, but I picked so many people I love, and they're just going out now.
But Joe, you're still alive.
Rochelle and Yuichi have a small fight, and that's it over there. Lindsay and Ryan bond slightly. Levine and Ryan find something in common, and then the Ryans have a minor disagreements. Um,
Yuichi.
I think it's either Yuichi or Rochelle. I do think the two of them are going to vote for each other, so it's just who does everyone else vote with?
Man.
First vote goes to Drax. Second vote goes to Rochelle. Third vote goes to Rochelle. Fourth vote goes to Rochelle, and Rochelle just unanimously voted out. She I think Yuichi like mind gamed her and made her say actually vote Drax instead of her instead of
Good
voting for
God.
him.
Uh,
Okay, we have a twist coming up though, Ryan. Everything can change with this twist.
well, yeah. The tribes are gonna swap.
Yep. Okay, the new Joe tribe is Levine, Brennan Lee Mulligan, Danny McCrae, Drax, Lindsay, Ryan, and the Joker. New Ryan tribe is Cardi B, Deadpool, Dwight, Greta, Joe King, Lex Luthor, Ryan, and Yuichi.
He's right next to me.
But you have your chance now. This is the best chance to take out Yuichi.
He doesn't have an idol. None of the other people do.
Yeah.
I still don't want to lose a challenge, but if we do,
Yeah. If you were out there in this scenario, would you think about throwing a challenge to vote out Yuichi?
no.
Okay. What?
Because he might use that against me.
Uh-huh. Okay. Who wins immunity? Joe's tribe wins immunity. Okay. This is your chance, Ryan. Drax and Joker find something in common. Deadpool and Lex find something in common.
They, oh, come on. This is stressful. It has to be, Yuichi has to go home here.
I think it's definitely someone from my tribe. Unfortunately, I just think it's gonna work out that way. But I think we might lose either Greta or Yuichi. I think it's one of those two.
I'm nervous.
First vote goes to Lex. Second vote goes to Lex. Third vote goes to Lex. Fourth vote goes to Cardi B. Fifth vote goes to Cardi B. Sixth vote goes to Cardi B. One vote left.
There's two.
Oh, two votes left. Lex, and then Lex gets voted out.
Dang.
Wow. Well, I do not think he was going home since he just bonded with Deadpool.
I think they were just reconnecting, talking
Yeah.
about how great the season was. Oh, Yuichi was on the wrong side.
Yeah. Greta, Lex, and Yuichi. So it's just down the tribal lines.
All right. Does the thing merge at 13 or 12 with this one?
I honestly can't remember.
Because
So
I know, wait, because I'm trying to think back, because I know we've used different Australian ones.
yeah.
There's 13 and 12. So, but we all know 11 is when jury starts.
Yeah, I don't know. I see a twist coming up here. I can't remember too much what happens in this, so we're gonna see what
Oh,
this.
I think we vote people off, or hold on. I
Okay,
think whoever loses gets voted off onto the other tribe.
okay. Let's see.
So of course Yuichi goes here and then just goes to the other tribe.
Let's see who wins rewards. Ryan's tribe wins reward. They win a Sunday roast consisting of roast pork, chicken, vegetables, potatoes, gravy, and a bottle of wine. And that fuels them to win immunity. Brennan and Ryan have a small fight. Lindsay works hard at camp and becomes tired. Joe and Ryan find something in common.
They're like,
Yeah,
I think our friendship has bonded, even though we've done so many Brantsteele simulations together.
yeah,
Like, as in you and I on the same season, whatnot.
yeah,
We finally found one thing in common
yeah. Yeah, and we usually are also gunning for each other for some reason. So maybe we can actually work together.
because we both know how each other works and we both
Yeah,
recognize each other as a threat.
yeah. Joe and you each have a small fight.
If I'm not gonna say there's always later.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think Brendan is going to play his idol and take out Ryan Reynolds.
I'm gonna say Martha.
Okay. No one stands. First vote goes to Lindsay. Second vote goes to Ryan. Third vote goes to Ryan. Fourth vote goes to Lindsay. Fifth vote goes to Lindsay. And Lindsay
Dang.
taken out. Okay, so it was just the Joker voted with Lindsay. Everyone else voted Lindsay out. As the challenge winners, Ryan's tribe can choose whether to save or send Lindsay home.
What did they do?
Cardi
Why
B
is
votes to save.
oh,
Deadpool votes to send.
I'd say send because that's one less person to worry about.
Exactly. Dwight votes to send. Greta votes to send. Joe votes to send. Ryan votes to send.
That's
Yuichi
enough.
votes to save. Okay, Lindsay is out of the game.
It's an interesting twist
Yeah.
because it's like, well, why? Like, have you seen this season?
No, I
That's based
haven't. No, I haven't. I mean, I can see a reason. It's just a very low chance of because of how the tribe swap happened. Like,
yeah,
if someone got swap screwed and the other tribe has like all your allies, they could save you, and that would make sense. But
yeah, but it's also like the Australian
yeah,
Survivor is so tough. Why
yeah,
do we want to keep a number around?
yeah,
We're we're at 13, so it looks like merge is at 12.
yeah. Okay, nothing here. Okay, who wins immunity?
We got
Ryan's
it.
tribe wins immunity. Drax has a major meltdown.
Well, I mean, he's a big warrior dude, and
Yeah.
he hasn't been winning at all.
Yeah. Danny is completely worn out, but it's not giving up. Yeah. I mean, these are the two big physical guys, and they are not pulling their weight in these challenges.
I think they are. It's just they're just outclassed.
Yuichi is impressing the rest of the team. Okay. I think we either lose Drax or Danny.
Yeah,
Okay. First vote goes to Ryan. Second vote goes to Ryan. Third vote goes to Levine. Fourth vote goes to Levine. Fifth vote goes to Levine. And apparently Avril Levine is out. They decided they do want to keep the big strong guys around.
in case it doesn't merge.
Yeah,
Because they don't know when the merge truly is.
yeah. Okay. Well, here
But
we go. We're finally here. Let's do an assessment of everyone's games.
all right, I feel gosh, so much has happened. Um, I feel Cardi B is playing a great game. I think Brennan, I feel like it's easier for your tribal peeps to kind of like have a better argument for playing a better game because for all intents and purposes, they have
Mhm.
played more Survivor. So I think Brennan's doing good. I hate to say it, but Yuichi is also doing good. Ryan Reynolds, I think he's playing a better game than Ryan Wayne. I think Joe is playing a good game. Let's see. I'd say that's kind of like where my assessment is, really.
Yeah, I think you pretty much hit on all the ones who at least have been standing out so far, but uh, definitely more chances to stand out at the merge. A lot bigger plays, winning immunities become a thing. So let's get into it. Okay. Also, there's a new idol hidden, so we'll see who finds that. And it's the Survivor auction. Dwight wins a glass of chocolate milk.
Very good.
Greta wins a covered item, a seat at Beggar's Table. Now, I
What is
I have seen this auction, so I know what this is. It basically is a table where she now gets a little bit of everyone's items.
well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Danny wins poached eggs and tomato on toast.
That's very nice.
Ryan wins pavlova.
What is that?
I don't know. I can't remember. I think it's like some kind of dessert. Um, Joker wins a covered item, bowl of rice.
Carbs.
Deadpool wins a covered item, burger, chips, and soda. Ryan wins a jar of sweets and a vote steal.
Yes.
Yuichi wins a double mattress and pillow that can be used for 3 nights.
He he won't last that long.
Yeah. And Brennan wins the first individual immunity of the season.
Very good.
Danny and Dwight bond slightly.
These are like they are like complete opposites of each other.
Yeah. They both have their names start with the D, so
That's the only thing.
yeah. Danny and Ryan bond slightly.
All right.
Okay.
I it's this is nerve-wracking. I don't want to put out names even.
I mean, this is the time for the anti Yuichi coalition to band together, I think.
But the thing is, there were several opportunities where we could have done something like that. They didn't.
Yeah. It seems like they like Yuichi somehow.
Even though he's legit the biggest threat left in the game.
Yeah, he's always the biggest threat coming into these seasons.
Regina is gone. There is she has to go. He has to go.
Yeah. Cardi B uses the hidden immunity idol. First vote goes to Cardi B, does not count. Second vote goes to Cardi B, does not count. Third vote goes to Cardi B, does not count. Fourth vote goes to Cardi B, does not count. Fifth vote goes to Cardi B, does not count. Sixth vote goes to Dwight. Seventh vote goes to Drax. Eighth vote goes to Drax. Ninth vote goes to Dwight. 10th vote goes to Drax. 11th vote goes to Dwight. One vote left. And Dwight Schrute.
Damn.
Oh.
For the record, Cardi B played it right.
Yeah, she did. It was a split vote, but she would have gone home otherwise. Sad to see Dwight go, but I also really want to see Drax do well moving forward. So
He was just some guys. We lost our first just some guy.
Yep. So let's see. Danny, Dwight, Greta, Ryan, and Yuichi voted Cardi B. Brennan, Deadpool, Drax, and Joker voted Dwight. Cardi B, Joe, and Ryan voted Drax. So we're a bit on the outs.
A bit. Or at least we just didn't know our footing.
Yeah.
Okay. But we made the jury.
Yes, and there's a twist coming up here.
Oh, what?
Koru Savut tribe chooses Cardi B to make a decision. Cardi B must choose between a large bag of vegetables, a smaller bag of vegetables with an advantage at the next immunity challenge. She chooses the small bag of vegetables and the challenge advantage.
I can't blame her.
Yeah.
She win.
Danny McRae finds the hidden immunity idol.
All right, very cool.
Okay, who wins immunity? Cardi B uses it to win immunity. She is playing a very strong game. Now, I do think she is going to be a threat moving forward in the game, but she is definitely playing a good game. Danny and Ryan bond slightly. Brennan and Yuichi bond strongly as a new alliance forms between Cardi B, Deadpool, Joe King, Ryan, the Joker, and Yuichi.
Look at how loyal he actually is to this.
Yeah, he does not care about this alliance.
It has my favorite anti-hero, my co-host slash friend, and my friend's kind of like situationship.
Yeah.
That is your alliance name with her. The situationship.
And then we also, I guess, clued in the Joker on this as well.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know who goes here.
I think.
Do we just lose Drax, or is it going to?
I think we lose Greta or Reynolds.
Okay. Danny uses the hidden immunity idol. First vote goes to Ryan Reynolds, wasted idol. Second vote goes to Joe. Third vote goes to Ryan. Fourth vote goes to Ryan. Fifth vote goes to Greta. Sixth vote goes to Greta. Seventh vote goes to Joe. Eighth vote goes to Greta. Ninth vote goes to Greta and Greta Gerwig. So you called it, but that was quite a way to read the votes, Brantsteele.
Stop giving my friend a heart attack.
Yeah. Okay. So Cardi B, Deadpool, Joe, Joker, and the Ryans voted Greta. Danny, Greta, Yuichi voted Ryan, and Brennan and Drax voted Joe.
I gotta
So
say, Ryan Reynolds has racked up a lot of votes this season.
yeah, he's definitely standing out more. I think here. So that's something. I will say, Brennan and Drax, you guys gotta go. You can't be voting for me.
Yeah, Yuichi, we're temporarily cool.
Yeah.
But you are the six in this. Well, I won't let you know you're the six of the alliance, but you were totally the six of the alliance.
Okay, reward challenge. Joker wins reward and shares it with Cardi B and Ryan. They go to the Ultimate Survivor Spa.
And I'm gonna be talking you up to Cardi B, like, Joe.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm a little upset Joker didn't take me on this one. Like you'd imagine I should be going with Cardi B or you. I mean, the fact that I'm the one being left out here, not
I'm
great.
not going. Yeah, I'm not going to make a move or anything. You're fine.
Yeah. Okay. Who wins immunity? Ryan
Yes.
wins immunity. This is the last gasp challenge.
Oh yeah, because I know how to like push past my mental blocks and shit,
Yeah.
so I can be like, yeah, I don't have to worry about that. Also, knowing that Carla beat it and Carla and Owen beat it, I'm like, yeah, I just have to survive that, and
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. Danny is impressing the rest of the team. Yuichi leaves this alliance. He sees he's the sixth person.
He has to go. He has to go.
I'm saying I want Brendan or Drax. I mean, if they voted for me, I
I
can't.
understand,
Or honestly, I'm upset at the Joker. So I have a hit list now.
but Yuichi,
Yeah.
he's dangerous to all of us.
Listen, Yuichi, we can put him on the back burner. It's not like he's going
No,
to be a
he
dangerous
keeps
threat
getting
later.
put on the back burner, Joe.
uh, Brennan uses the idol. Okay, so can't be him. First vote goes to Brennan, does not count. Second vote goes to Brennan, does not count. Third vote goes to Brennan, does not count. Fourth vote goes to Brennan, does not count. Fifth vote goes to Drax. Sixth vote goes to Cardi B. Seventh vote goes to Cardi B.
No.
Eighth vote goes to Cardi B. Ninth vote goes to Drax. One vote left. And Cardi B is idled out of the game. Well,
Brennan took the love of your life.
yeah, I mean, I'm just say it now. Brennan's got to go. He is way above Yuichi in the totem pole now.
We're bros, so
Yeah,
you messed with your girl, so Brennan's got to go too.
yeah,
Yuichi, you're spared.
yeah,
You
yeah.
you might have done a lot of shady stuff, but you've never messed with someone's
You
girl
get it. You
before.
get at least one round of safety here because we got to go for Brennan.
Yeah.
Deadpool, Joker, and the Ryans voted Brennan. Brennan, Danny, Drax, Yuichi voted Cardi B, and Cardi B and Joe voted Drax. Okay. As long as Brennan doesn't win immunity. And Yuichi wins immunity.
It's a good enough reason to get rid of Brennan now, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. I mean, now it's not even an option to take out Yuichi, who was.
Exactly.
And Ryan finds the hidden immunity idol.
All right, Ryan's late game is starting to come in.
Yeah, you got an idol and a vote steal. Drax and Ryan have a small fight. Oh, are you now trying to fight Drax?
I didn't want to start the fight, but I like Drax a lot. I found his story arc in the Christmas special and in Guardians 3 very touching. He
Yeah.
also reminds me of my dad a little bit,
Yeah.
but I digress.
Okay.
Brennan.
It's
Yeah, I think Brennan or Drax, but
yeah, it's going to be
we
one of
both
these
want
two.
Brennan.
I'm hoping Brennan, but if Drax goes, that's fine because I think both of them are threats and both want me out. Ryan uses the vote steal power on Drax.
Okay. I thought I was about to play the idol on him.
Yeah. First vote goes to Brennan. Second vote goes to Brennan. Third vote goes to Ryan Reynolds. Fourth vote goes to Brennan. Fifth vote goes to Ryan Wayne.
Why? I
Sixth
can't
vote
be
goes to
voted.
Ryan Wayne.
Hold up. I want immunity.
No, Yuichi has immunity.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. So
Am
six
I
votes.
actually going home here?
Six vote goes to Ryan. Seven votes goes to Ryan. Eighth vote goes to Brennan. One vote left.
Okay, by the numbers, Brennan's
And
gone.
Brennan is gone.
Okay, so that vote steal came in
You
clutch.
actually kind of had to because they would have voted you and it would have gone to either Rocks or whoever that actually it would have been
No, it's
whoever.
at 9, so it would
Yeah,
have
it
been
would have been whoever voted Ryan Reynolds.
who it was up top.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds was Brennan.
Brennan.
So actually, I guess you didn't need to because then they wouldn't have had the numbers.
Well, if both of
Actually,
them
no,
went
no,
on
no, no.
Ryan
You would
Reynolds,
have gone home, right? Yeah.
if all right, so it would have been two. All right, it would have been two on Ryan Reynolds, and
Hmm.
then because Brennan doesn't get a second vote from me, it would be three, or no, it'd be four. No, he would have gone home anyway.
Yeah.
So I think because I heard my name,
Yeah.
oh
It
God,
was a close vote.
we're at eight,
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah. Let's do our assessment before something bad happens to you, Ryan, because it's
I
happened.
have an idol. I think
Yeah.
just because of the superstition, I play the idol on
Yeah.
myself.
Okay. So far, how who's the best players? Who's doing the best?
I think who's left, and I think that's pretty important. Yuichi's playing a pretty solid game. I think I'm starting to show my comeuppance. Like I'm starting to be like, okay, I'm here to play.
Mhm.
I think you just lost the love of your life, and now that has fueled you. I think Danny McRae, I think a lot of attention has been off of him because Drax and Brennan were getting a lot, but I think Danny McRae is actually a pretty big sleeper threat.
Mhm.
And I think Ryan Reynolds, there's something there. He keeps getting votes. So
Yeah.
I don't think he's just like a safety vote, but there's something there. So there's some merit to his game.
Yeah, I mean, if he can get close to the record, if not break it, for votes against and makes it to the end, I mean, there's something to be said for that.
There's merit.
Yeah,
But hey, you and I both made it to the top one third of this.
yeah,
So that's pretty cool. Like, here's the thing. Anyone that made it to 12, even though 12 doesn't get jury, kudos to you guys because it's
yeah,
like the heart. This is Australian Survivor.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Making it this far, especially, I mean, it is tough. You got to go through a lot to get here.
one assessment I will do. We have one, two, three, four, with five winners on this tribe. One two-time winner. So the possibilities of having another a two-time winner, the possibility is there,
Yeah,
I will say.
yeah.
We have
Interesting.
Danny McRae, we have Joe King, Ryan Wayne, the Joker, and then Yuichi, he wants to be the first to get 3 wins.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go to reward challenge. Group number one is Danny, Deadpool, Ryan, and Yuichi. Group number two is Drax, Joe King, Ryan, and the Joker. And group two wins reward. They win a spread of fried chicken, mashed potatoes, chips, and soft drinks.
And that fuels me to win immunity.
I win immunity. It fuels me.
Very good.
Okay.
That is just as good.
Yes. Okay, we
because I
both
have an idol and I can just play it on myself.
Danny and Ryan have a small fight. And a new alliance formed between Deadpool, Drax, and the Joker. We got a little Marvel DC alliance.
Yeah. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, they're the only Marvel DC people left. So,
Yeah.
all right. I'm nervous because this is eight, my unlucky number. I
Yeah.
think it would behoove us to get rid of Yuichi.
Yeah. I think either we should get rid of Yuichi or Drax. I think those are the two of that for me I want to get rid of.
I feel Yuichi, if I'm thinking of it from our gameplay, as in, us in it,
Mm-hmm.
I think Yuichi and then Danny McRae. I feel like Drax, there's a lot of hate going towards him, and that's actually good for us.
Yeah. My fear would be if Deadpool, Drax, and the Joker get the numbers to where we can't overcome if we take out Yuichi and say Danny next.
That's fair. All right.
Okay. No one stands. First vote goes to Ryan.
Oh God, no.
Second vote goes to Drax. Third vote goes to the Joker. Fourth vote goes to Danny. Fifth vote goes to Ryan. Sixth vote goes to the Joker. Seventh vote goes to Danny. And Danny McRae.
That was
Okay.
too scary.
Yeah. What a weird vote here. So let's see. So Deadpool, Joe, and the Joker voted Danny. Danny and Yuichi voted Joker. Drax and Ryan Reynolds voted Ryan. And you were on your own voting Drax. So you were trying to help me my game, honestly, by voting
You
Drax.
were like, you were like, hey, it was like we got into a look. Here's what happened. You and I got into a fight on who to vote for,
Mm-hmm.
and then like you were like, no, I'm not going to vote for Drax, and I'm like, well, I think we should vote for Danny, and so we walked away, and then we were like, you know what? Let's listen to the other person, and
Okay.
then we just voted weird. Even
Yeah.
though if you and I both voted for Drax, it would have been a four-way tie,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't think has ever happened on Survivor before.
Yeah. That would be very interesting to see how that plays
That'd be
out.
nuts.
Yeah.
I will, man, because like at it would have to be at final eight,
Uh-huh.
and then it would have to be for the. It just doesn't work
Yeah,
that way.
it's four groups of two, and none of them want to work with the other groups.
It's bad strategy, but it would
Yeah,
look cool. I feel like simulation is probably the only place something like that will happen.
yeah. Okay, who wins immunity? Ryan wins
Yes.
immunity. Okay, you are safe. And you're also impressing the rest of the team as a new line forms between Joe and the Ryans.
The so I don't know if you know this. Another fun fact with Ryan Wayne. Ryan means king. So we've had the three we three queens. Now we have we three kings
Kings.
alliance.
Oh
Because
boy.
king, your
Yeah,
last name, and
yeah, yeah.
then the Ryans.
It's great.
We three kings.
Yeah, that means Ryan Reynolds really needs to try to pull out a win at some point to join the winners for it as well.
We'll see.
Okay. Um, I mean, I
Yuichi,
still think we take out
Yuichi or
Drax.
Drax?
I think we take out Drax.
So right now, I'm the
Um,
only one with an
okay,
idol.
the castaways will vote for someone to be the dead man walking. They will remain in the game, but be unable to vote at the next two tribal councils.
I would just raise my hand. Can we just get rid of them?
Yeah. First votes goes to Yuichi.
Oh God,
Second vote goes to Yuichi.
I hate this so
Third
much.
vote goes to Yuichi. Fourth vote goes to Drax. Fifth vote goes to Drax. Sixth vote goes to Drax. One vote left, and it's Drax.
Okay. That
Drax.
doesn't bother me too much. But
Yeah,
I remember it's like if Yuichi, this is the one where he gets the most votes, I would have been so pissed.
yeah. I wonder if they wanted to make the move on Yuichi. Maybe someone like flipped over and said, "Actually, let me vote for Drax because I don't want to trigger any alarm bells for Yuichi."
Well, I mean, like, here's the thing, because I get it. I think the only variable would be who wins immunity next time.
Uh-huh.
But whereas, let's say Drax is one of your targets, but he's not your immediate target, making sure he can't vote, he can't fudge up the numbers. Whereas, so like next tribal council, let's say Yuichi doesn't win immunity and the target's still the same because the dead man walking, he just can't cast a vote. So
Yeah.
they're in the game, but they can't really do anything.
Yeah.
So even if Yuichi can't cast a vote or anything, he can still win immunities and
Yeah.
still play stuff. He just can't vote.
Yeah.
So I see yeah, because even I voted for Drax.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Joe, the Ryans, and Yuichi voted Drax. Deadpool, Drax, and Joker voted Yuichi. Okay.
Still at the 7.
Okay. Who wins reward? Drax is at Exile Beach and will not participate in the reward challenge event. As group number one is Ryan, the Ryans and Yuichi versus Deadpool, Joe, and the Joker. And group number two wins reward. They win an Indian feast.
Nice.
And Drax wins immunity.
Oh God. Okay, we have to turn. I don't know. Do we actually just mostly because of the how it all works number wise? I know that there is an alliance between us and. No, wait. Yuichi left that alliance, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah. He's left pretty much every alliance he's been in.
He has to go then.
Yeah,
There's no reason to keep him around.
yeah. Um, well, it looks like this character story arc of us is growing here because Drax and Joe bond strongly, and Yuichi has a major meltdown. Ryan and Joker bond strongly. Yeah, I think Yuichi is like, no, this was supposed to be my safety. Like, it was just Drax wasn't supposed to win immunity. He was supposed to go home here, and now he doesn't have. Yuichi lost his meat shield. I think we lose Yuichi.
I hope so.
I think we finally are losing. Now, to be fair, he has been a big part of the season again. So even if he's going out, it could
But
very
here's the thing. We got you, we got me, we got
yeah,
Drax, we got Ryan Reynolds in both Deadpool and him form. We got the Joker in Martha Wayne form. We still
yeah,
have stuff to carry the season.
yeah. I'm not really worried about that. Just he still had he's definitely was still doing stuff.
I
Maybe not
know.
as well as some of his other seasons, but okay. First vote goes to Ryan Reynolds. Second vote goes to Yuichi. Third vote goes to Yuichi. Fourth vote, yeah, it's just
Yes.
yeah, there's no way he gets out of that.
Yes.
Well, congratulations, Ryan. You survived. You beat you did what you wanted to do. You
So
outlasted
did you,
Yuichi.
man.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. We need to get us three kings to the final three, and
Yeah.
then ultimately you and I to the final two. So one of us will become two-time
That hasn't
winners.
happened. That would be pretty crazy if that happens.
I want it to happen.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
Yeah. That actually would. That is the outcome I want now.
It
So,
is very possible.
yeah.
We're the only two. Well, no, there's three winners, but we're one of the only two oldies left. Everyone else has been introduced this series.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yuichi was the only other one from a non-specific, like he was in 4, or his debut was in series 4.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely curious how this is going to play out. Drax still can't vote for one more, so he kind of needs to win another immunity here. Will he do it? No, Ryan Reynolds wins immunity.
very good.
Ryan and Joker bond slightly.
She's my grandma. The
Okay.
only one that's not really in an alliance, because, well, Drax can't vote, and then he gets a vote later, so now's the time to cut him.
Yeah, I think you just take out Drax here.
I will say he's also the last person from your team.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's more reason why he's going to get voted out here.
Yeah. All right.
First vote goes to Drax. Second vote goes to Joe. Third vote goes to Joe.
No,
Fourth vote goes to Drax. And Drax
I was
voted
about
out.
to say, who voted for you?
Yeah,
Because it wasn't
we
Drax.
take out whoever voted for me. Deadpool and Joker. Okay, so
So
yeah,
none of the it's basically the three kings versus
the
the
Marvel
Joker.
DC, but yeah, now it's just Joker and Deadpool.
Yeah,
Okay, well, we have the numbers, so
that does work. And I have the idol. I still have the idol, Joe. Oh shit, you just cut out. I can't hear you. No,
still can't hear me.
I heard you that time.
Okay, cool. Okay, final five here. I think we're like set for at least final three.
Yeah. I mean, I think what has to happen
Well,
is
there's something weird happening here. Joe and Joker check the tree mail and are presented with a decision. They can either steal a meal or split it with the rest of their tribe. If one person chooses split and the other chooses steal, the stealer will take the entire meal for themselves. And Joker chooses to split
Joe, you
while Joe
bastard.
chooses to steal. I get the meal.
Joe, you bastard. What about your kings?
I'm against Joker here, so I want the food. Okay. And let's see who wins reward. Joker wins reward and shares it with Deadpool, of course. They win a 2018 Holden Commodore tour, a night away from camp, pizza, and breakfast for the next morning. So this is the car reward.
Well, I mean, it's an outdated model.
Yeah. And Deadpool wins immunity. So we gotta go for Joker.
We have to.
Joe and Ryan have a small fight.
No.
Ryan is completely worn out, but is not giving up.
All right, it has to be Joker.
Yeah.
The three kings can't turn on each other.
Ryan uses the hidden immunity idol.
Is this the last time I can even play it?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
First vote goes to Ryan Reynolds. Second vote goes to Ryan Reynolds. Third vote goes to Joker. And Ryan Reynolds.
No.
I flipped. We both flipped. Wow. We that was a bad move. I'll just be honest. That was not a good move on our parts.
I think the thing is, I don't know why my logic, maybe because Martha Wayne is my grandma, and I'm like, I can't. Yeah, I mean, all right, we all know that, Sierra voting out her mom was a big deal. But imagine going on Survivor and you had to vote off your grandparent.
Yeah.
That's kind of even more fucked.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, I think you're just the villain for life after that if you vote off your grandparent.
Listen. I love my grandma, but if I was playing a game against her and I think she would be slowing me down, I would vote her out pre-merge.
Villain for life.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I, okay. Immunity challenge. Deadpool wins
Oh
immunity.
no.
He did this in Marvel versus DC. He kind of won out at the end. Last couple immunity
It's a
challenges.
final two, right?
Yeah, it's final two. No events occurred.
Oh
We
man.
go into fire.
I think they're getting I think I'm going to fire. I've gotten more heat.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
feels like
And
I have a big
so You got to get the person with more heat into fire. I mean, I think that's gonna make you win because you're just gonna heat it up and
But I could lose.
yeah.
And the thing is, because after this, they have because Australian Survivor does, a final two.
Hmm.
So like because here either ties or you flip on me. Um, but I would hate for it if you flipped on me.
Yeah.
But
I don't think I think we're going to fire here. I think that's happening. First vote goes to Ryan. Second vote goes to Joker. Third vote goes to Joker. Fourth vote goes to Ryan. We are tied. We do one more revote. First vote goes to Ryan. Second vote goes to Joker. We are going to fire.
do I win fire?
Joker, the tribe has spoken. Ryan, you have won. We are in
One
final
of us
three together.
one of us is gonna make the finale, man.
Yeah, we're guaranteed one of us to make your case to be a two-time winner.
One of us will. One of us will make it there. But
Yeah,
if we take out Deadpool, thing is he's been winning. But if we
yeah,
take him out, man, we can guarantee a two-time winner, and better yet, it's one of us.
yeah. What's interesting is we lost Ryan Reynolds, but we got a new king here in Deadpool. His counterpart has taken Ryan Reynolds' spot of what should have happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Joe wins final immunity. That means I
So
get to make the vote. So I can either take you out or I stick true with us and take out Deadpool.
I'm nervous. I mean, thing is, I know it's the AI. It's not you.
Yeah. Uh,
I can't even speak.
no events occurred. Let's see what happens. Deadpool, we are in the final two. One of us is going to be a two-time winner.
Joe, I wish you were here in person. I want to hug you right now.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like, I'm happy. I'm tearing up.
This
Like,
happened.
legit.
This happened.
Are you glad I brought you now?
Wow, I really had such low expectations of me in this, and you brought me. Both of us are together. I think we both have played great games. I think we've been kind of honestly controlling this merge. I
Either way, we're like we're like the Dom and Wendell. We were like that dynamic duo. We
yeah,
were the we crushed it. We were from the beginning. Let's go.
I have no idea what happens now. I have no idea which one of us wins. I think we both have played deserving games.
Either way, I'm happy.
Yeah. Okay. We get to make our case. Okay. First vote goes to Ryan. Second vote goes to Joe. Third vote goes to Ryan. Fourth vote goes to Joe. Fifth vote goes to Ryan. Sixth vote goes to Joe. Seventh vote goes to Ryan. Eighth vote goes to Joe. Ninth vote and winner in a five
Way
to
to go,
four.
man.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
I have now joined the elite and I am now a two-time winner.
Congratulate. And on an Australian Survivor
Yeah,
nonetheless.
one of the hardest seasons. Wow. So let's see who voted. So obviously Cardi B voted for me. Drax, Greta, Joker, and Yuichi voted me. Brennan, Danny, Deadpool, and Ryan Reynolds voted you. I think that's
You know
pretty
what's
fair. I think that's pretty
I
fair.
yeah. Wow, my own grandma didn't vote for me. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I will say, because I was so anti Yuichi, I feel yeah, there was no way in hell he was gonna vote for me.
Yeah.
Cardi B, obviously, she had the hots for you.
Drax and I had a whole story arc where we ended up
Yeah,
uh working everything out.
dang. But my own grandma didn't vote for me. Dang.
Yeah. And apparently Harcourt wins the fan
Of all people,
favorite. Where was she? She was
like,
fourth boots.
yeah, the first one off of your tribe. But
Yeah.
yeah, this was a brutal season. But it ended up with an awesome final two, and it ended up with you as a two-time winner. So
Two-time
I
winner.
knew it was only a matter of time before one of us did.
Yeah.
So congratulations, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm now thanks for bringing me. I'm glad you brought me now. I wasn't gonna
Oh, are you?
I didn't think I would be here, but it happened.
Man. And it was a close vote too. That's so cool.
Yeah, literally. I mean, it was if just one if one person voted for you, it would have been the opposite. So, it really did feel like a Dom Wendell situation where I think the two of us just kind of we kind of ran the game. Once the merge started going.
Yeah. Whew.
Okay,
But yeah, this
let's look
was
at these statistics. Yuichi was the most strategic. Um,
makes
since
sense.
I think he did played a really hard pre-merge just to get just to get there. So then it was Drax followed by Danny McRae. So no love to us there. Um uh I tied with the Joker for most challenge wins. Um Brendan
Well,
found the most idols. Ryan Reynolds got voted for 20 times.
that's not nearly as, I mean, maybe because he popped up in all of them, but he didn't accumulate a lot.
Yeah,
Because I know 20 is definitely not the record.
yeah, definitely. Okay. Well, that does it. For fun, since I won, I want to do a resimulate. I want to see what a multiverse version of this would be real quick.
Oh,
So
what if?
let's do a simulate here. Who would have won? Carla, and you would have been second again.
5-4.
Yeah,
Wait, where? Oh, you're in fifth.
yeah. You each
Nah,
would have
this is
been
a
way
better
down here.
timeline.
Yeah,
I don't care if Juichi went that. Well, what Gina would have went. No, I can't place you getting. I no, you
yeah.
getting a win is more important than that.
Lauren would have been medevacked.
Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah,
She didn't last long beforehand, but it's kind of a worse fate type of
I would have
deal.
gotten so many votes. I would have been the person everyone wanted to get rid of. Interesting.
Nah, we ended up in the right timeline.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's the way to go there. So okay. Well, I'm a two-time winner, everyone.
Yeah,
Okay. What a way to end this All Stars. I think this was definitely a good one.
I agree. I mean, Australian ones are always good.
Yeah. Yeah, they always deliver, I think.
Agreed, agreed. And yeah, congrats once again to Joe.
Yeah.
Uh, we're approaching that 4-year anniversary,
Hmm.
and around this time, I always get sentimental because one, we got it. Joe is the reason this channel exists. For those of you who were back when the channel was Joe, just basically his name. Like Joe got this idea started, and he always pushes for, like in the sense of like, hey, it was his idea to do Brantsteeles. Hey, and like he has done so much. He's the one that, like, obviously, he's the one that types everything in. It's his computer that we always use for these. So, you know, mad respect to Joe
Thank
because, like, he does so much for this channel.
Yeah, it's but it doesn't feel like it since it's just so much fun. It doesn't feel like work. It feels like, I get to hang out with my friends here and
Yeah,
we get to, see some crazy things on potential things that could happen in Survivor. It's so much fun. So
exactly.
thanks for being a part of this,
Thank you.
a lot of other people, maybe would have said started to fall off or whatever, but you've also been sticking around, so that's always good.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Heck yeah. Okay. Well, that does it for this episode. I guess we'll see you in the next one for season 19. We're coming in here. So yeah, we'll catch you all in the next one.
All right. Peace.